Mocha family, I cannot believe that it is this easy to go live. I absolutely cannot believe it. I'm trying to see if I can see my chat messages. It says show chat messages, and maybe there's nothing to show yet, but I'm out here trying to see if I can employ this live feature. I'm out here on my deck. I'm so tired, you guys. I didn't release a video this weekend just because, hey, Miss Jelly 360, good to see you. I didn't release a video this week because I just had so much going on this weekend. And I'm new at this. I just wanted to try out this live thing. I couldn't believe how much easier it is now than it was when YouTube first tried to introduce this. But if you're here, say hey. It's saying 5 people are watching, so let me know who you are. I am so excited to finally be able to talk to you guys live. Hopefully I'm looking at the right place. But I just had so much. Hey, good. I just had so much going on this week. We had a bunch of my husband's side of the family here to visit us, and all the planning for that and the actual event itself. So I'm just kind of sitting here. I'm pretty tired, but we had a wonderful time. But it's such a beautiful day, and I just keep seeing so many people pop up live. I'm like, I can't be the only person technically challenged who can't do this. And then I just picked up my phone and said, let me try this. And it is so easy, you guys. I can't believe it took me so long to try this. But check out my locks, you guys. Look at this. Look at how long this thing is hanging now. The process of starting locks is so challenging in the sense that the transformation is just such a change from what, at least for me, what I was used to seeing myself as, that it's easy to just want to give up. But I'm so glad I didn't, because I feel like now that my hair is locked, I feel like I've reached the promised land. And once the locks are in, it's just really amazing how fast you begin to see the growth. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited about that. So how's everybody doing? I wanted to try to make use of this live feature because, as you guys know, I really love answering the comments and going back and forth with you guys and getting your feedback on whatever topic I'm sharing with the videos. I don't know when it happened, but somewhere down the line, I started to not think of the camera as a camera anymore, and I really started to feel like I was talking to people, real people. And so I really love this live feature because it feels like we can talk back and forth, and I feel like it brings a level of clarity because I might misunderstand your tone or where you're coming from in the comment section, but when we're talking live, you can clarify, we can go back and forth and have a richer conversation. So I'm really excited about the possibilities. I've tried to check in on a few people when they've gone live. Discovering Natural, I think she might be live right now. I wasn't trying to put something up at the same time as her since I wanted to actually go see what she's doing. But I thought to myself, let me just see how this live situation is. And I didn't think it would be this easy. So let me know, comment, let me know who you are. I see 5 people are watching. Let me know who you are. Hey, Ann Roberts, how are you? You know what? This wasn't, Ann Roberts, this wasn't a planned thing. I just went on my phone and said, let me see how this live thing works. It can't possibly be that easy. I thought I was gonna look at it and decide not to do it. but it was so easy, and here I am. So I wasn't really planning to do it, so I didn't send out notifications or anything like that. But next time I do it, I will definitely send out notifications so you guys know to set aside the time to come and chat with me. But this is so easy. This is so easy. I've seen your name before in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm in my backyard. I know you guys recognize this background right here. Just finished up a huge barbecue this weekend with my husband's side of the family, and I'm kind of feeling really tired, so I was sitting back here and thought it would be a good time to chat with you guys. So who else is here? Let me know. Let me know. Just say hey. I won't put you on blast. How's the weather where you guys are? The weather's been really weird here. It's either really hot or a little breezy, and yesterday was super hot, and today it's a real nice, not cool, but just a perfect temperature out here. And you guys see how beautiful the sun is shining behind me. But I was talking about my locks. I feel like I've reached the promised land. They're just dropping. They're growing. I mean, I never had this much hanging. Yeah, me too. I'm happy you were on too. I'm so happy, and Roberts, that you were on too, so that we could actually talk to each other live. Any homeschoolers tuning in right now? Is anybody in here homeschooling? I just started receiving all kinds of packages in the mail, like all the curriculum that I've ordered. We're using Heart of Dakota again this year, but I'm tweaking it. So of course there'll be a video about what I'm doing differently, but stuff is coming in the mail. It feels like Christmas with all the books that are coming in the mail. If you guys have any questions for me, be sure to leave your question for me. I'd be happy to answer it during this live session. It's quiet over here. The girls are passed out in different parts of the house since we've had company, so they haven't been sleeping as they should be in the evening, so everybody's exhausted. So I'm out here literally by myself. My oldest two were home briefly. I don't know if I shared on the channel, but they're working at a conference center. It's a Christian conference center that they have a lot of different events that happen, so they actually live on site because they're part of the kids program. They're counselors for middle school and high school. And so, but they were home for the weekend because we had the family come through, and they just left. And so it's feeling weird, you guys. It's feeling so strange because right now it feels like we are down to 3 kids in the house, and it's hot in Atlanta. Oh, you don't have kids yet? 25? I remember 25. Oh, I'm so glad I'm still able to be relatable to you, even though you don't have any kids and you're 25. I remember 25. Such an exciting time. Such an exciting time. I was talking to my son not too long ago, earlier today, and I was telling him, I mean, he's going to be 20 in about a few weeks, and he feels like everything is imminent right now. He has to do everything right now. And we were telling him, you have a lot of time. Hi, Steph. Hi, Stephanie. Listen to my voice creaking. This is me, like, laughing and yelling and everything else you do when you have a whole bunch of family over, and now my voice is gone. I missed church today, Steph. We still have family that we were hosting, but everyone is gone now. I know Steph in real life. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. I'm trying out this live chat. It's not as hard as I thought it was. It's actually pretty easy. So I think I'll be coming back regularly to do this with you guys. But as I was saying, you know, I was telling my son at 25, it feels like everything is imminent. Like the decisions that you're making will make or break you in your life. But I'm 45, so I can look back and see that at 25, wow, I really had a lot of time, and I really wasn't locked in like I thought I was. So I was telling him, keep your mind open and, you know, go easy on yourself. It's not as what's the word, crucial. Everything's not as crucial as you think it is. So, but it was such a pleasure to see them. I'm so proud of them. They're so grown up, and I'm just like, I just can't even believe it. And so I have 3 kids in the house. 3 kids, 3 girls, and it's so quiet, it's so different without my musician banging on the keys all the time or turning everything into a percussion instrument. It's quiet, and I've been going through some things, you guys. I've been going through some things with the adjustments, you know, but hopefully when it all settles, I'll be able to talk more about it in a video. But, you know, things are changing around here. So my husband, 25-year-old seems like babies to, yep, you're 46. I was just telling everybody I'm 45. I just remember that just being such an exciting time. I just remember I had my son when I was 25. I had my son when I was 25. So, you know, it's just so different, but very exciting time. But I wanted to share one thing with you guys, that my husband's been talking about doing a name reveal. How have you guys felt about the whole Mocha Mom, Mocha Girl, Head Mocha Girl? I can't even keep track of it. Head Mocha Girl 2, Mocha Girl 3, Ms. Mocha Baby, who's like 7 going on 8, clearly not a baby anymore. He's been talking about that I should just do a name reveal. What do you guys think about that? Is that even necessary? I mean, I remember a while back, I was wondering if I should stop calling Ms. Mocha Baby that because she's not a baby anymore. And I was really surprised by how many people were saying, no, keep her name. She'll always be a baby. Don't change her name. What do you guys think? Should we do a name reveal, or should we just keep going the way we're going? It seems to be the popular thing these days for people to just use their first names at least. What do you guys think? Is it even necessary? Or you know, is this not even an issue? I'm making it an issue when it's not really an issue. I'm just wondering. No, when I started YouTube, oh, you love to, Miss Joyce, you like to keep some privacy? Yeah, you know, like my oldest 2 revealed their names, but they had they had their own websites, and my son released an album with his name, and when he was promoting that, it just seemed to make sense that he shared his name. So the oldest 2, their names just naturally came out. But I felt like for the younger ones, since this is my YouTube channel, I'm the one that wanted to share a part of myself. They were so little, they didn't necessarily sign up for that. So to a certain extent, I wanted to, hi, Black and Natural in Jerusalem. I'm fangirling right now. I'm fangirling. Hey, I'm so glad you joined in. I'm fangirling. No, we were talking about doing if I should do a name reveal. And so I was just basically sharing that it's mutual. One day I hope we get to meet. When Glamazzini did that cruise, I really wanted to go, but it was a bad time for me. But I was looking at all of y'all thinking, oh my God, QO Chemist too? I wanted to be on that cruise so bad. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But I really hope it happens one day. I have to wrap my neck around Rushni's neck, my arm, not my neck. I gotta wrap my arm around Rushni's neck one good time, because she has been my ultimate natural hair inspiration. I know y'all have fun. I saw the video. And you know, but I think I had a serious conflict at that time. Yeah, I had a serious conflict, and so that's why I wasn't able to go. But maybe one day, if you guys keep doing stuff like that, I'll be able to go. But back to the name reveal. When I started the channel, yeah, she was not only a natural, I'm sorry you guys, but she was not only a natural hair guru, I feel like she was one of the originals because she had a website. Oh, you're saying just stick with the mocha and let them give their own nickname along with it. Yeah, maybe. Okay, that's a possibility. What he was saying was basically that by revealing their name, at least their first name, it makes people, yeah, that's true. But what he was saying was by revealing their first name, it makes people feel like you're more authentic or that you're being more yourself with them or whatever. But I feel like I could do that for myself, but I don't know if I can make that choice for them, since they just were kind of born with me doing the YouTube channel and never necessarily signed up to share their information with the world. But it's something we're talking about. It's something we're talking about because I have one daughter who's camera shy, and so you don't really see her as much on camera because she doesn't want to be. And at her age, I think it's legitimate to respect her desire not to be on camera. So if we did a name reveal, probably, I don't know that she would want her name revealed. I don't know. But it's something he was wondering, like, what's all these it's confusing to the new people that are coming. But I feel like one person, was it you and Roberts that was saying, or was it you let her choose either her real name or a new nickname? Okay. Someone was saying that, you know us as a Mocha family. Let the kids decide. We remember them as, yes, that's right. I mean, I feel like everyone's okay with it. We could just keep going. We could just keep going the way we're going. Or if it turns out that organically they reveal their names, that's okay too. Not that their names are so mind-boggling, honestly, you guys. They have such regular names. But still, yeah, if they wanted to reveal it, then they could. But my name has been out since the first video. I think the first video I ever did is still up. And I got up there. I introduced my first name and my last name. So it was no big deal that my first name is Natasha. It was no big deal that for people to know that. But yeah, it's tricky doing a YouTube channel, and some people don't share their family at all, and that would have been hard for me because my kids are so little. So I knew they'd be running in front of the camera from time to time, and I wanted to be able to show their hair because that's what I started out doing, just hair videos. But at this point, it's up to them how much they want to share. But it's something we've been talking about, just doing a name reveal and letting you guys know what their first names are, all of them, more so than just the first two. Yeah. I can't believe so many people tuned in. I was just playing. 6 people is a lot. I didn't even expect that. It's so quiet here. Usually you hear birds chirping or something. I miss old school, Miss Jelly. I miss old school YouTube too. I miss people sitting in front of their shower curtains and just sharing. I miss seeing people's faces without makeup on. I don't know if it's because I'm not that much of a makeup person. You were about, oh, good. Yeah, don't do a live stream at the same time as me. I already created the sin of doing a live stream at the same time as Discovering Natural, because she went live and I said, oh, let me see how hard this is. But ordinarily I wouldn't be doing a live stream because I'd be watching her. But anyway, yeah. Oh, you have a similar hair texture as me, really? Do you have locks too, or do you have your hair still loose? I've been loving these locks. I really have. It's so funny as you go through your natural journey and just really trying to figure out what you're going to do with your hair. Yeah, she's live. She's a master at this live thing, because it's, to me, trying to read the comments and remembering what you were talking about and everything else. with doing live, I think it takes a little bit of skill, so that I don't know if I'm coming across sounding all jumbled and confusing, because I'm trying to talk and remember what I was saying and look at the comments. Oh yes, yes, my locks. Well, what I was saying about my locks is that, you know, it's so funny how I even stumbled across wearing locks. Oh, you have locks. Yes, I think I remember you saying leaving a comment about that. So we're like neck to neck in about the same place in our journey. Did you start your locks on short hair too, or did you start it on longer hair? My first set of locks, my hair was like longer than bra strap length. So this was a very different experience of starting them with short hair. And I can't make up my mind what I like better. I like the fact that the short hair, my hair is locked. I mean, fully locked. I mean, if you see me, you will know that they're locks. Whereas with my longer hair, I started them with braids. Thanks, Steph. Oh, you started with long hair. Yeah, my hair was long and I started with braids, and so they had to shrink up first and they were kind of bumpy. Repeat the comment you're responding to so that when the video posts after the live stream, they'll understand what you're talking about. Makes sense. Makes sense. And Roberts, you've been 6 years natural. Okay. Okay. I went natural for the first time in 1994. Before YouTube, before, you know, this massive wave of people going natural, where people would kind of look at you like, what are you doing? What exactly are you doing? I had a book by Lanice Brittenham Bonner called Good Hair, and that was like my hair manual and what I would use for encouragement. You were 4. Yep. And it was rough. Like, you know, I was trying to figure it out using gel and stuff. I looked like I had a cross between a Jerry curl and, you know, with the stringy relaxed ends. It was really rough. I think it's so much easier now. See, you are a natural hair hero. That's why I tuned into you from way back in the day. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a hero because I kept going. Because it was so hard. But I'm just so excited about how much information is out there now. If you really want to wear your hair natural, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to find something that will fit your personality and your lifestyle. But for me, I've just changed. Yep. I've just changed so much over the years. I remember when my hair was loose and long, I would have never thought that I wanted locks, but just following different people's journey. Oh, how homeschooling got started in America. People standing out and trying something different. But yeah, I mean, I just really remember loving my loose natural hair and not even imagining doing anything different. And then I started learning about locks, and I really loved having my first set of locks. And I cut them off because I had told myself that when I turned 40 that I would wear my hair back in a teeny weeny afro again, and then that would be it. I would never go back to long hair because I love that. That was like one of my all-time favorite styles, the teeny weeny afro. But when I did that, I think I had the teeny weeny, the low cut for maybe less than 2 years. I'm back. I'm back to the locks, you guys, because it's the ultimate easy style for me. It suits my lifestyle so perfectly that they just look good when you shake them and you go. There's nothing to do. And with 4 girls, I get my fill of loose hair. Like sometimes I wonder if I didn't have the girls, would I miss my loose natural hair more? Because I'm always dealing with loose natural hair. So I feel like I have the best of both worlds. Yeah. Oh, I missed something. I see. And Robert said something. Oh, Submarine Saphira! Hey, this is so much fun. I'm seeing you in real time. I am so excited. Hi, Sabarine Safira. Thank you for joining this live stream. I didn't think I would be this excited. You guys might have to, I know, right? You guys might have to turn me off at if it's exciting like this every time. I might try to do this every day. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have time to do it every day. But oh, I love you guys too. I love you guys too. Oh, you wish you could shake? What do you mean? What do you mean, Steph? It's like you took the comment down, so I don't know what you were trying to say. I'm so excited. I'm like, all these people that I've been seeing comments and responding to comments back and forth. I'm talking in real life. Oh, you said you wish you could. Well, that's why I like the locks. The fact that I don't have to do anything. But honestly, I really do think that it's because I have so many girls. Your son is in Delaware? Sabrina Safira said her son is in Delaware. Is he at the university? University of Delaware? But yeah, with the locks, that's why I love them so much, because that is really what wash and go is. Oh, visiting family. We're having beautiful weather. He must be having a good time. But yeah, nothing against loose natural hair. Yeah, I can just literally get up. My hair looks like this and I can go, you know. And when they're long, that is really true. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad he's having a good time, Sabrine. But am I even pronouncing your name properly? I hope so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There are people, Steph, there are people with straight hair that lock their hair. I do know that the process takes a little bit longer and that it can be a lot more challenging, and there are different methods to do that. But one of my greatest lock inspirations is a worship leader at the Kansas City International House of Prayer. I can't believe her name just flew out of my mind. She has really, really long locks that she usually wears it wrapped around her head in this gorgeous updo. Her voice is amazing. Misty, yes, Misty, that's her name, Misty Edwards. Yes. And obviously she's had her locks for more than a decade. So it is possible, but I do know that it's a different process, and unfortunately I don't know that much about it. But for me, my hair was wanting to lock anyway. Yeah, she is anointed, and I met her I didn't meet her, I met her in real life from a distance. I attended one of the workshops that she gave at we went to the One Thing conference. But it's so funny because at the One Thing conference, they have a conference for the kids at the same time as the conference for the adults is going on. And the kids actually had a chance to go up to the people and really interact and meet the people, because it wasn't as many kids as adults. And so my kids actually got to interact with her. They would come home, we would go home to the hotel in the evening, and they would say, oh yeah, Misty Edwards said this or that. We were like, what? You talked to her? I'm fangirling again. I'm fangirling. I know she's a regular person, but we were like, you actually talked to her. But she's very down to earth, approachable. In fact, they made a point of just wandering around, and you could easily approach them, you know, during the conference. But I've really been blessed by their worship. This girl is short haired and red forever. No, the one I'm talking about is not. Her hair is really long. But yeah, she's an inspiration. So that's proof that all hair types can have locks, but we don't all start them the same way, maintain them the same way, and they don't all look the same. And so it's possible for you, girl, but if I was you, I would just keep going the way I'm going, because your hair looks great. Steph has the advantage of being a personal friend who I know in real life, so she really looks good. She's talking about she wants her hair to be wash and go, but whatever she's doing, it looks really good. So keep going the way you are. Man, you guys, I'm breathless. I'm so excited. Oh gosh. I'm by no means a professional over here. Fangirling over all of you, being able to talk to y'all. My 14-year-old had locks. Yeah, she had locks. None of my other girls want locks. But after the experience that I had with her, I'll be honest with you, I would not put them in. I would not. Oh, you're the short-haired and red hair. Oh yeah, that's right. You are. Yeah, stay short-haired and red hair forever because you look good, Steph. But with regards to the locks, my 14-year-old, I think she was 11. I did a whole video series on this. So if you go on my channel on the playlist, and if you search MG2 locks, the whole thing from the beginning will start. I think you'll see the whole playlist of videos. I think she was 11 when she asked me, yeah, to lock her hair. And you know, I did it because she has a really laid back personality, and every time it was time to start her hair, mommy, I want twists. So I would put the twist in, wash her hair, take the twist, detangle them one by one, and put them back in indefinitely. Yeah, and so I said, why am I doing this? She's asking me for locks. She sees me with locks. She knows what locks are, so I can trust her if she says she wants locks and she loves locks. And so I allowed her hair to lock. I actually did braid locks for her because at the time that's what I had done for myself, so I didn't want to experiment with something different with her when I knew how to maintain the braid locks. So I did the braid locks for her. So I was really surprised when, I think it was 2 years down the line, or 2.5 years, I have to look at the videos myself to remember this, when she would be, I was still doing a lot of Pinterest at the time, and she would be looking over my shoulder as I pinned up pictures of people with afros and puffs and just loose natural hair in general. And at first she didn't say anything to me, but then she would get this look on her face, this like longing look. And you know, and then finally she asked me if, you know, she told me, I wish I could wear my hair loose sometimes. I wish I could wear my hair out sometimes. And so excuse me, I sat there and I combed out quite obsessively, because I did it over the course of 4 days or something crazy like that. I sat there nonstop and I picked out all of her locks. And after that, I said to myself that I don't think I would put, it was a good experience. I don't regret it. But, you know, I feel like, at least for my girls, I'm not saying that all girls are this way, but the way my girls are, they like to go back and forth and change it up so much that I don't think I would say yes to locks for them until they were older. Like if at 14 she was asking me for locks, I probably would more seriously consider it than when she was 11. But what I wish I had done is I wish I had told her, you know, let your locks grow to such and such length, and if you still don't want your locks, then we'll cut them off. I wish I had done that, because what ended up happening was like maybe several months after taking her locks out, she actually missed her locks. She actually missed her locks. And then she went right back into the lifestyle of twisting. At my age, I keep wanting to give it a try, and I'm scared. I think she'll be brave with her hair now that she didn't. Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, she missed her locks. She missed her locks, and then, you know, but the baby lock process she didn't enjoy, and so she didn't want me to put them back in again, even though her baby lock process was so easy, you guys, because she has that compact shrinkage that looks like locks anyway, so she always looked like she had locks. But she didn't want to go through that again. And then after a while, she started saying things like, well, maybe the locks just didn't look good on me. I still like locks, but maybe they didn't just look good on me. So she really doesn't wear her hair loose whatsoever. She just always wears it in twists. And but, you know, she's saying she wants to experiment with loose hair. So I told her to wait until we're past this humid stage, because she doesn't have her hair would really not keep any kind of set or anything like that. You always had twists too, huh? Yup. She's a very, I don't want to be bothered. She's stylish and fashionable, but she doesn't like to put a lot of effort into it. So all that detangling, and, you know, when I go to bed, I have to braid it up and tie it down and keep the set. She's not into all of that. So that's why she wears her hair in twists all the time. But I think if I had told her, grow your locks to mid back length or grow your locks to waist length, and if you agree, if you Same here. And Roberts, you're carefree. Yeah, we're all carefree. That's why my hair is locked right now. But if I had told her, let your hair grow to such and such length, and then we'll cut them off, because then you can always say that I reached the length that I wanted to reach, if that's what your goal is, and then have no regrets later on. I think that would have been better advice for her than to just quickly comb it out when she was feeling that way. Because when you have locks, you may go back and forth and have moments of feeling like you don't want them anymore, but a lot of times it's short-lived. But being honest with you guys, I honestly never thought about taking my locks out for at the first 4 years that I had them, because I love them so much. I just don't want to mess up and get them too small or large to where they break off when they grow. Yeah, sizing is important. Sizing is important. And I would say if you have really, really small locks, it would make sense to maintain them in some way. Either interlocking, retwisting. If you have sister locks, then that sister locking method. Because I think that really small locks are not as, I don't want to say hardy, but having the loose roots can be kind of tedious for your locks when they're really, really small. But at this size, I can let my roots do whatever they want to do, and I don't risk any kind of breakage or thinning or anything like that. A lot of times that's because of over styling and over manipulating. A lot of people think of locks as protective, which they are, but you can't over manipulate them. My little sister's locks look weird for years, then suddenly it was like, wow, look at you. Yup, that's exactly how locks are. It's like they go through their different changes and their different stages. Was just gonna ask your thoughts on yeah, I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. But what I was saying is that your locks go through different stages before they really settle into what they're gonna look like. If you can just wait it out, I always tell people, just wait it out. Wait till you get to the 2-year mark before you decide, oh, this is not what I thought it was going to be, unless you're dealing with thinning and breaking. My thoughts on sister locks. You guys know that I am a laid back, carefree kind of person. Looking at people that have sister locks, I think they're beautiful. I think they're gorgeous. I just did not want to put myself in the situation where I had to take hours and hours and hours to maintain my roots, because I don't think I've heard anyone say that they have sister locks and they just semi freeform. I think, yes, they are so pretty, but they look like so much work. Yeah, I mean, whatever your cup of tea is, if you don't mind doing that maintenance, I have heard people say they maintain it themselves. If you don't mind taking that much time to maintain your roots, then I think it's wonderful. But if there was a way for me to get that look without doing all of that, yes, I would love it. I would do it in a heartbeat. But I just knew that I was not about that life. I'm not even about the retwisting life, you guys, which is nothing compared to the hours and hours that some people go and sit and allow somebody to retighten their roots when they have sister locks, or doing it themselves. So even my daughter, my oldest daughter, I see y'all agree. Yeah, I love this size, because you could retwist it if you want to, but if you don't, as I said, you're at no risk. Yeah, girl, I'm all over the place. I feel like I need 3 of me to manage this live stream, okay? But my oldest daughter, the one who's going into professional ballet, and I deal with loose natural hair, but I don't want to deal with twisting it sometimes. That's right. You want options. You don't want to feel like you have to do anything. That's how I feel. I don't want to feel like, you know, if I don't hurry up and retwist this or retighten this, I'm putting my locks in jeopardy, especially with how busy my hair is. I haven't heard anyone with really, really tiny locks say that they can freeform or semi-freeform. You always have to do some kind of retwisting. But what I was saying is that we considered that for my oldest daughter, who's the ballerina, because we thought that that would be something that would be low maintenance for her, at least on the day-to-day. and with also being having to bun her hair and stuff. But one concern was the fact that her hair is so thick. I thought that she would end up with a really huge bun, which would look unnatural and maybe not be complying to whatever costume standards that they're looking for. And then the number two was the maintenance. She barely has time to twist her hair in the small twist that she has, much less having 200 to 300 or more locks on your head. No. And I didn't even talk about costs. It can be quite expensive. There are ways around it, but it can be. But I could almost kind of look at that as an investment. But when you add up the upkeep, it would almost feel like what it felt like when my hair was straight and I had to go to the beauty salon and I had to cough up that money because I wanted healthy hair. So I didn't really want that. But I do love them. I do think they're beautiful. But this right here, this size has grown on me. The standards just have to eventually change, though. Our hair doesn't comfortably do that sometimes. Oh, you mean for ballet? I agree. And I do think that in some spheres, people are listening and are willing to hear that. And where my daughter is going, they are willing to have those lines of communication open. And so I'm hopeful that things will change in the future, but I don't think we're universally there. And so if you're going in, you have to go in with your eyes wide open that you're blazing a trail, because in a lot of instances, you know, these things are not in place because there was no black ballerina to bring it to the forefront. So you may be the first black ballerina to start to open that kind of conversation. So yes, thank you so much. I'm happy for her too. I'm happy for my daughter too. I'm nervous though, you guys. I'm nervous. She's got a strong head on her shoulders. I do think she's prepared. But as a mom, releasing your 18-year-old with a car to go live life basically as an adult, it's a little nerve-wracking. It's a little nerve-wracking. And I'm told that even, you know, I hate to say this, I'm not trying to imply that how far away is she? She will be about 5 hours away. She will be about 5 hours. I know, I can't believe she's 18 either. You feel me, cat? I'm just like, oh man, it's just, I don't know. It's hard, you guys. It's hard. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, but there are wretched people out there, you know, but I know she doesn't go alone. I know God is with her all the way, and I know that she'll continue to keep the lines of communication open between us and them. Oh, you'll come visit me? How far are you, Sabrine Safira? How far are you from Delaware? But yeah, I have to hope for the best. Your daughter will be 17. They were just babies the other day. I know, they were just babies the other day. Yes, thank you for praying. Oh, you're in New Jersey. You're close. You're close. She'll be fine. Getting that non-sheltered life makes a strong adult. You're right. You're right. And someone was pointing out to me this weekend that you never know what's in you until the circumstances around you press it out of you. And you're able to rise up and grow in ways you never would have grown unless you were put in that situation. And I totally see that happening to her. Matter of fact, she's growing already this summer at this summer job where she's living. She's growing already. So I'm excited. It's hard, but she's smart and responsible. Thanks, Steph. Man, I remember you showcasing your son's sketch work. Yes, while he was in high school. I don't know how they're so grown already. I don't know. Thank you, Sabrine Safira. I'm proud of her, and I know she's going to make me proud. So true. She'll be fine. She needs to work those wings. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Because there's so much we do for her. Oh, she seemed from that video strong-minded. Yes, she is. She'll learn a lot and be successful. Yes. Ain't that true? Still get tested in my 40s. I know. I'm still learning. And she teaches me a few things sometimes, too, you know. So I have to give it to her. And another thing too is I have to accept and acknowledge the fact that some of what she needs to grow and develop isn't going to come from me. You know, God has other people along the way that she has to meet and encounter, other people that have to pour into her as well. And as she's getting all this stuff poured into her, she has to pour out and be a blessing and be used for other people too. So, you know, she's my baby, and I want to be able to walk in her room and stick my head in and see her sleeping in her room. But, you know, she's an adult and it's time to let her go. It is hard to accept as a Bob. It's hard, but I'm going to do it because it's really not healthy. I think if the opposite was happening, where my son and my daughter didn't want to grow up and didn't want to leave home, and you hear that story a lot. You know, parents can't get their grown kids out of the house. Nobody would want that. No one would think that was cute. So my sister was telling me the other day, what are you whining about? This is what happens when you're successful. She was all like, get it together, not wanting to join my pity party. But she's right. This is what we want to happen. This is why we did all of this, so that they will be able to go out and make a successful impact out there. So I know, y'all. I know. But it's so good to be reminded sometimes. Yeah, you're gonna whine. It's true. It's true, but it's hard not to whine. But Black and Natural in Jerusalem, I don't know if you guys all know about her channel, but she also has a vlogging. She has a vlogging channel, and I was really excited at the thought of vlogging, but just didn't realize how challenging it was. And you do it so well, and you make it look so easy. I enjoy your vlogs so much. When I first started watching your channel, you were still in Jerusalem, and that intrigued me so much, and I felt like I was actually in those places with you. So if you guys have never seen her channel, you should go check out some of her vlogs. So interesting, and start from back then to all the stuff she's been doing even up until present day. But it's just been so good to watch you. But I'm not a vlogger. You have fun. I can tell you're having fun. I could tell you're having fun. Yes, Sabrine, you would enjoy it. Go check it out for real. But I can tell you're having fun on your channel. Oh, Phase 11. Y'all like, of course we know, Tanya. What are you talking about? Yeah, I just think vlogging is not that easy. I tried it, and it's just so unnatural for me. My kids are bigger now. I can't imagine my kids being as big as yours. It's going to happen before you know it, Tanya. It's like you blink. I feel like once they get into high school, it just flies. It just flies. It flies like crazy. I don't know if it's because you're so busy, because they're involved in so much more. But, you know, it's like they're a freshman. And then, like, look at my 14-year-old. She's going into her second year of high school already. But yeah, Tanya makes it look easy, but being able to make the shots interesting, and let me tell you something funny. Like, I used to love watching those shots where people are walking and you see their feet walking along the way. I tried to do that and drop my phone I don't know how many times, trying to make my foot first of all make my foot look good as it's pointed down on the ground. Joshua is 13, and I think about your son all the time and can't imagine his voice changed over. Oh, the changeover is funny though. All the creaking and the squeaking that happens as their voice changes is funny. But my son, because he's so hairy, and he wears his face, he wears like a full beard now. People never believe he's my son. They think he's so much older. They think he went up, like, we were at a worship service, and at the end the minister was praying for people, and when it was time for him to pray for my son, we went up together. And when I introduced myself as his mom, the minister, he came all out of the spirit. He was like, what? Wait a minute, what? If you would have said you were his wife, I would have believed you. And it's because he looks so much older with the beard and the deep voice. But it's gonna happen, girl. It's gonna happen. Yes, it's because they keep you busy. I have 13, 15, and 17-year-old, all girls. They dwarf me now. Yes, cat. That's exactly what happens. Yeah, y'all, they thought I was his wife. They thought I was his wife, and you know, but once we got past that, he got prayed. He got a good prayer. But I think it's good that that happens, because I think for boys, they really need to be acknowledged as a man. They need you to acknowledge that they're not that little boy anymore. And so the deep voice and all that facial hair and body hair and all of that went a long way to help me to say, okay, wait a minute. You know, some things have changed and need to change, but mom is still, you know, at a level of respect. But you also need to respect their manhood, and it becomes so evident. My son is bigger now than me now and going to 8th grade. Wow, we homeschool them, and I count you as one of our influencers. Oh, thank you. Whew, homeschooling. Thanks for tuning in, Steph. Thank you. I'm only gonna be here for another. I'm gonna take it to an hour. It's 51 minutes now. I'm gonna try to take it to an hour. But yeah, I'm glad to have been an encouragement for homeschooling. It's a marathon. It's a marathon, and the same way with a marathon, you got to take a moment to get a drink of water, take a moment to regroup, take a moment to, you know, it's the same thing with homeschooling. Always be listening to what God is showing you and being flexible to how things are changing and adapting things and really understanding your resources. You said, I enjoy your vlogs. I love watching you do home life. I learned some laundry and household maintenance procedures from you. Oh, wow, you've been rolling for a long time, because those are older videos. Thank you so much for the long-term support. Yes, I love sharing about that stuff, because it can make all the difference in the world. It can make all the difference in the world, just how you do things. And I wish people would share more so that we could help each other out, because I know that making my system better helped me not only with hair, but just maintaining the peace in my house. Yeah, when she was a baby. Facebook Memories pulled up a video of Ms. Mocha Baby as a little baby playing in the pool in the water. It literally brought me to tears, like, wow, you know, she's 7. Come here, I'm on Facebook Live. We were talking about her. She just walked right by. I'm going to make her come say hi to you guys. Here is Ms. Mocha Baby. Say hey. You know, but this is why I miss old YouTube. Now it's like a production. I know. The best cameras, reviewing products, sponsorships. I know. I think a lot of it is because people are trying to make their money. You know, when I'm in Delaware, how do I find you? Are you near a rest station? If you know, Sabrina Safira, if you know you're going to be in Delaware and you want to do a meetup, just message me. You can message me on Facebook, or better yet, if you send me an email through Cherish My Daughter letting me know when you're going to be there. If a rest area is the best thing for you, I can meet you at a rest area. I could meet you at the mall, or I could meet you wherever. But I would love to do a meetup. Just let me know. But you have to give me a little bit of notice, because I'm always running around. You know, I'm always running around. But I'm really good at checking my messages. But yeah, but here she is. My 7-year-old. Say hey.
Hi.
This is live. That means right now people are watching what we're doing, and they can answer us like we're talking on the phone or something, or doing FaceTime.
Really?
See, they're calling you a cutie patootie. That's Miss Jelly 316 says you're a cutie patootie. Yeah, let's do that. Sabri and Safira. 11 phase 11 say, hi, Mocha baby. Miss Black and Natural in Jerusalem says, so gorgeous. Those eyes, they like your eyes. Yeah, they look, she has my eyes. My husband tries to claim everything, you guys, but this girl right here has my eyes. I don't care what he says. They do look like him. I'm not gonna lie. They do look like him, but my son looks like me with some different hair and some facial hair. But this one has my eyes. You tired? You tired after this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. She really is a happy kid. Thank God. God knows what you need. God knows what you need. She keeps us happy. She gets a lot of attention, right? That's not code for being spoiled. That just means you get a lot of attention. Yeah, she's 7. She's gonna be 8 in the fall, in the early fall. So she's really almost 8, right? What were you doing? Were you playing video games?
No, I was watching two of my sisters playing video games.
Oh, you were watching them play video games? Yeah. You tired? You sleepy? Were you on your way to get something to eat?
I was about to get some chips.
All right, go get your chips. Say bye.
Bye.
Yeah. My kids don't get a lot of media, so when they have media, you will not see them or hear them. Maybe y'all can try weekend vlogging. I don't know. Let me tell you, this is the problem that I have with vlogging. Like, we did a New York trip recently where we bye. Oh, you said bye. You're saying bye to her. Yeah, she left. But we did a weekend trip recently where we were in New York City. We were in Manhattan. We did a family retreat. You call them a mocha. We did a mocha family retreat. And a day and a half into it, my husband goes, this would have been something good for you to vlog. And my son turns around to me and says, yeah, Mom, why aren't you vlogging? That's how I am, you guys. It just does not occur to me until after the fact. Oh, that would have been something good to vlog. You know, your mind just has to be ready to know that, you know, you're always going to be trying to catch footage, and then you're going to have a whole bunch of footage that you sift through to put together a video. But I'm just always living the moment. And then afterwards, I'm like, oh, that would have been a good clip to have, but it's too late. And so, since this has always been more of a hobby for me, I've just never developed that professional mindset of just sharing my life. Haha, plus you don't want to miss out on living reality because of the camera. That's right. That's right. Exactly. Exactly. Like, I've always loved to take pictures, and so it's more natural for me to stop and take pictures all along the day, which is why my Facebook and my Instagram are pretty active, because that's just natural. But video is just not natural. Plus, I also don't have all the equipment with me all the time, like the camera with the little fuzzy thing to block out all the interfering background noises. So, you know, I guess I could set it to music, but then it wouldn't really be like a vlog. So until I get that together. And then I also have the issue of having people in the family that don't want to be in front of the camera all of the time. So when we're all together as a family, it doesn't work. You don't have a mic. How do you do such a good job? You don't have that fuzzy hairy mic? I don't need all of that. I should just go. I should just do it raw, right? I shouldn't even worry. That New York City trip would have been a great thing to vlog. There's just so much to see in Manhattan. And I'm not even talking about just the touristy stuff. I don't need that. I need to sit in the school of, tell me what I can do to just roll with my phone and get the footage that I need. Because I don't know. Like, I always imagine I need that. I don't even, like, my arm's about to break off now because I don't have a selfie stick. That's why I like Oh yeah, Natural 85. She's another one of my all-time favorites. Yes. Well, I keep hearing people say all the time that they want us to return back to the way we used to do things before. Maybe I'll be one of the first ones to just go back and just try it that way, you guys, because that speaks to my spirit more. Because I don't have any makeup on my face. I just use a camera mic. If there's too much background noise, I overlay music. Otherwise, I use the sound I pick up with the camera. Okay, I'll try it. I mean, I feel like the camera on this phone is pretty good. So I'll try it. I'll try it and I'll put it up there. But the few vlogs I've done didn't get a lot of views, so I thought maybe that meant that they weren't as engaging as they could be, and maybe that's why. If there was something interesting, like you do something, just let us know what happened. Yeah, that makes sense. If I missed a clip, I could come back and say, oh, we just saw President Trump. He just walked by the Trump Tower, but my mouth was hitting the floor, so I didn't manage to catch that on video. But you guys would have loved that, or something like that, or whatever. Sorry, you guys. Family has been here, so the Trump jokes have been rolling. Sorry. Not in a disrespectful way. Phase 11 said no need to film that. I'm sitting on my patio right now and I'm gonna do a live stream after this. I'll use my headphones because my phone mic is messed up. Gonna get all the patio noise. Just do it naturally, just like you did today. All right, you guys, that's really encouraging. I think I will try that. I think I will. And if I want to do another one of these live streams, how much notice do you think you guys need? Like just an hour, a couple of hours in advance, or do you need days in advance? I can't believe you could use your phone or camera. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely use this phone. Hours, you just need hours. Okay. Okay, so I could probably set the reminder in the morning and then do it in the afternoon. You have it set on notification. Oh, good. I need to keep reminding people to turn on that bell, because if you don't turn on that bell, sometimes YouTube lets you know and sometimes YouTube does not. I don't know why they started to do that. If you know a day in advance, that's good, but ours will work well as well. Okay. All right, so I'll do that. Thank you guys for putting it on notification. So it popped up when I was it popped up when you were watching another video. Oh, okay. So people that have that bell, they'll get it no matter what I do. But for other people, it's good to have the thing. All right, you guys, I'm looking at my phone. My battery power is going, but this was wonderful. I enjoy talking to you guys so much. I will definitely do this again. And I'm assuming that this will save to the channel automatically. Then you can holler first. All right. I'll do that. I'll do it that way. But one last thing before I go. So you guys, would you guys be interested in seeing homeschool day type stuff, or do you just want to see more like a errand type stuff, or just anything, or family event type stuff? Maybe I'll try my hand at the different kind of things and see what happens. Anything. I know, you see, I overthink sometimes. Miss Judge said don't overthink it. Yeah, sometimes I overthink. I tend to overthink things. Meal planning, cooking, schooling, take us to the store. I agree. Okay. I'm gonna try it, you guys. I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. Okay, but thank you so much for joining me and hanging out with me and everything like that, and making my first live stream not lonely. You overthink too, huh, Tanya? Health journey, yes. Oh, I need to talk to you guys about this. how my face is clearly, now that I've got my diet down and I kind of know what's going on with my body, whenever I eat the wrong thing, hence having family over and eating whatever, I break out like this. And you know, with the intermittent fasting and everything, which has been going really well, that might be interesting to talk about, even showing you what I'm eating with that. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of the day. I'm gonna let you do your live stream, Tanya. You like tea tree oil? Yes, I'm slightly sensitive to tea tree oil. I'm okay if I use something formulated for it, but if I try to mix up my own concoction, I have problems. So or try to use it with a carrier, I just don't have the proportions down right. So I have to be careful with tea tree oil. But anyway, I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for making this a wonderful first live stream, and I'll be back because it was just so much fun. Be blessed, you guys. And there's Miss Baby. She's at the door waving goodbye to y'all. Yes, great to see you guys too. She's saying goodbye. Bye. Bye. Yes, me too. Me too, Tanya. Bye. Love y'all. Love y'all. Be blessed.
Bye-bye.